67. You know what? This is why hey, people, we're getting demonetized like crazy. I'll tell you what. And I need an assistant, obviously, because this is, I pulled up a video with the wrong bill. 67. I was like, what is this? This sounds too, okay. This is the one. This is the pre-crime bill. So, well, Justin Trudeau has announced he will be reviewing his hate crime bill, pre-crime bill. Source, post-millennial. Trudeau discussed briefly the Liberals' plan to introduce a new and improved bill, C-36, to amend the Criminal Code and the Canadian Human Rights Act to address hate propaganda, hate crime, hate speech. The original bill has given its first reading in June of last year, but died after an election was called. Right. So this is one of those, like, this is the one I was talking about. This is the one where the comedians are under attack. So I said, this one I got to do first. This one I got to do first. And this one totally got the wrong bill on that. You see this? This is why I do need an assistant, though. Honestly, it's ridiculous. My nephews were giving me some topics before I got on. Actually, one of them was like, yo, you got to do a Pete Davidson update. And that will be coming up soon, shortly. But this is crazy, though. This bill B36, like the way that they want to preemptively, like, what's the preemptive? You know what I mean? Like, what's the preemptive? Why can't we just, like, you say some shit that I don't like, we could just get into a thing about it, and then it's over. Why do I have to take something that you said and be like, okay, well, that's going to lead to this, going to lead to this, and then we're going to have, and then that's might lead to hate down the road. That might lead to racism down the road. So I cannot allow that. This is another one that I got sent. And I know it's Breitbart. And don't look at me and say, what, Breitbart? Just cool it with the Breitbart. I know they're crazy, okay? But this is crazy that what's crazy about this is that only Breitbart would review a story like this. This is basically another one of these cancel culture hits on a comedian. And in America, it's just people get away with it. They just come in a mob and they get people like this canceled. But in Canada, that's the scary thing. The government is making it just official law, across the board law. And this is the kind of stuff that I feel like in Canada, they're trying to make it legit. And then here, so this is John Cleese. Let's just read the article. The British have been slaves. Comedy icon Cleese has Mike taken for mocking reparations. Here's the thing. The British have been slaves. Like, this sentiment, when I'm at any kind of a Patel convention, which is, basically at a Patel convention right now, there's, like, I can't believe, like, there's, the group section off when you're in a big Patel house, like the different age group section off. And then, like, the uncles go in the garage, drink, eat, make some khichdi, heat some food up, like simple men's work kind of food that or the chicken they'll do in the garage, right? Women, they have like kitchen and side room. Maybe they're doing Saturdays in the side room. Maybe they're doing food in the kitchen, something like that. Kids are in a room. I don't know. They just somehow find a room. Sometimes the kids, they'll just be put in the jacket room. Sometimes like one bed becomes 50, 200 jackets. And then you tell the kids, okay, go play in there. That's what you guys get. So kids get a room, teenagers get a room, 30s people get a room. Anyway, in the uncle's room, they just always say stuff like this. I'm always shocked at how much I bring up British Empire or something. And someone from India will be like, yes, Amish, and because we are stupid. Like, he'll just be fully on British side. They're almost competing at the Patel conventions. I swear, they're competing for who can be more pro-British. Like, one time, my uncle, you know what he said to me? He's like, Amish, without a British, there is no management. What can India can do? I'm like, guy, believe in yourself. And this is a guy who runs a water treatment plant. So he's in Canada running a water treatment plant. And so he's an incredible manager. And he's managing the shit out of it. But then he's also like, Indian people can do management. It's just, it's just that's the conversation they have so much. One guy was, you know what he was saying? So this week, they always try to push it further of like how great the British are or something.